This is to go over the daily maintenance on this new vacuum. There's a checklist that will be provided and lives back here in the back compartment along with a manual from there. But if you follow through the checklist, it goes like this. First is check the bag. So you want to check to make sure that the bag is not full, and then also to give it a little shake so that you shake it down and it'll help it to last longer. The second thing on there is inside of here is to also check this filter and to make sure it is clean. And if it does need cleaning, you can just pull it out and run it underneath a faucet and then put it back dry from there. Next, we actually need to service the brushes, which we do by tipping the whole machine up. So once it is up like this, if you want to get it up further, you can unlock the handle and the machine will tip all the way up like this. And in this step, we're going to remove the brushes by pushing this tab over here like this and then pulling on it like so. Whole brush comes out very easily. Same with this one, like so. And as a part of this step, we're checking a couple of different things. Number one is the brush worn? And when the brush gets to the level of the yellow bristles, here, that the black bristles get to the level of yellow bristles, it's worn and it'll need to be replaced. Number two, we're checking for cleanliness inside of here on both sides, making sure nothing's clogging the suction port from there. And then three, if there's anything on the brushes wrapped around, they get cleaned. And obviously they're relatively new and nothing's on there, but if they don't look like this, they need to be cleaned. Once done, from there, you go in and these just simply slide back in and they'll push themselves back into place. You may have to give them a little twist, but they go right back into place just like that. And pin right up in here, a little twist, just like that, from there. Then the last thing, so that's reinstallation of the brushes. Last thing is, put the handle back. We need to check the cord. The cord can be dropped simply by spinning this down, pulling off the whole cord if you need it from there. This is a lot tighter wound than what we normally prefer. And then checking to make sure this cord is in good condition. We actually got it from the manufacturer and we'll be replacing this cord. It did not come in the best condition, but any wear, splits like this need to be reported to maintenance. So this is how you wrap up the cord. It seems pretty simple, but what we don't want to do is we don't want to pull it as tight as we can like that. The cord should be somewhat loose, going up and around just like this. And if you see, it's hanging loose in my hand like this as I go up and around. I'm not pulling on it, I'm just guiding it in place from there. If you pull it tight, you will damage the cord and the cord will have to be replaced much sooner than it should need to be, as it'll eventually crack the case of the cord. So again, the whole way is simply loose and in place. And sometimes you won't remove the whole cord from here, it's just not necessary. But as you can see, I'm not pulling on it as I do it. Got a little bit of, and when you're all done, you can just take it, lock it in just like that. Last thing is controls on off from there. And then these are resets. That's the reset for the brushes. And there's 2 vacuum motors, and that's a reset for each vacuum motor. If you have to reset these, you should be contacting maintenance to review it. Something probably is wrong with it.